Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to learn chapter 6. I Knew a Man by Sight by Henry David. The poem I Knew a Man by Sight tells the tale of two men who did not know each other well at first, became good friends. The poem begins by David is describing a man who he sees every day but never really talks to. Later in the poem, they slowly start to become better friends. At the beginning of the poem, it is obvious that the two men do not know each other because David says, "Yet converse none had with him." When earlier in the poem it is said, "Had daily passed my door," which means they two saw each other daily, but they never took the time to talk or get to know each other. Henry know a person by sight. He is in a good shape and weight. Almost 1 year or more, he had daily passed in front of our Henry David's door, but they did not get a chance to talk and know each other. With this first stanza, the poet is trying to say that how in our society many people do not take time to nurture relationships that could potentially be beneficial. Here in these busy days, we know that we don't have time to know each other or spend our time with our friends. Of course, as students, you got enough time in the school to mingle and talk. But in the society, the scene is different. People are busy because of their work and responsibilities. They all are busy for earning more and more money. So they are not looking into the faces those who are passing their doors. Friendship is always beneficial for everyone. But our poet, more than 1 year, did not attempt to nurture his friendship with that man. In the next stanza, Henry David describes how the two men stare at each other when they see each other next. They both met each other, but they were not speaking. They are staring each other for a while and passing through. This is giving us one more question. In our daily life, we saw lots of people, those who are crossing our faces, but we are not taking the initiative to speak and ask about their life. This is questioning our social mingling or our social responsibility. It is our responsibility to care each other, know each other, and help each other. Without a talk, we will not understand whom the other person is. So this stanza is motivating us to think those people met each other and why they did not speak. Later in the next stanza, David says the men bowed simultaneously and passed along. As a matter of respect, in Western countries, the people used to bow each other. So here, when that two men again meet each other, they used to bow simultaneously. Means showing respect. This is an improvement from the man staring each other and may have been meant to represent the man making progress in their relationship. The next stanza we will see that our poet grasped his hand and had a social chat. The poet says that they were chatted about these things and that, which shows that they had a very casual talk. It was not meant for a special discussion about any topic. They had a very general talk, and our poet felt that he had known him well 1,000 years. When that two men had a social chat, which is definitely a large step up from bowing or staring at one another. This shows the progress in their relationship, but also shows how the men officially begin talking openly with each other. The two men have come a long way from never talking to each other and now have a good relationship. Later in the poem, we will see that our poet shared his difficult situation. Only a best friend will be ready to share our difficult situations and problems. Here, sharing the problem means taking care of the problem or solving the problem or assisting the next man to survive in his difficult times. Our author shared the other man's difficult situation because they both were very close friends. Here, the poet is motivating us to work hard on our relationships to make it more strong and beneficial by helping each other. And the poet is wishing that if you are a great person or a small person, if you lived on earth, early or later, your birth is, if you are a stranger or a foe, everybody must know each other. This poem is ultimately concentrating about friendship. The poet is trying to help people to understand how crucial relationships are and how they can be found with just about everyone. In an age of technology, an important lesson can be taken from the poem I Knew a Man by Sight. Relationships are necessary and it is a major reason for our happiness and comfort in this large busy world. So dear students, try to find out lots of friends and keep that friendship for your happiness and the happiness of others.